The Shape of Water is written and directed by Guillermo del Toro, the man behind Hellboy and Pan's Labyrinth, and this movie tells the story of a woman named Eliza. She lives a very modest life working as a sanitation worker at this government laboratory where they are housing this bipedal scaled creature, and she starts to quickly develop a bond with this creature, which inspires her to try to save its life before scientists try to dissect it to see how it works. Guillermo del Toro has one of the most recognizable styles in Hollywood. The man is an absolute visionary, and that's one of the things that is very recognizable with this movie, is that this film has a very clear and concise vision. This is one of the most pure Guillermo movies that he has done thus far. This is a completely beautiful film from top to bottom. This is a movie that has the potential to be nominated with every single technical category at the Oscars, like costumes, cinematography, editing, because this is one of the most visually stunning movies of this year. Everything from the set design of this film, this government laboratory has these painstaking details that really beautifully mix the mundaneness of going to work, but then some more fantastical elements. The Shape of Water is a film that is really magical in the way that it immerses you into the movie. I found myself constantly being swept away to this really magical world. Part of this is due to the stunning score from Alexander Desplat. This will absolutely get nominated for an Oscar, and it might even win too. As per usual with Guillermo's films, he is able to combine this really fantastical and magical sense into the form of practical effects, which is one of this movie's biggest strengths. The design and the work that is done on specifically this creature is just so gorgeous. It is able to pay homage to some classic aquatic monsters while also feeling very fresh and new. And I would not be doing this movie any sort of justices if I reviewed this film without talking about the immaculate performances from its cast. Sally Hawkins portrays this character who is mute, and she is so brilliant as this role, and she has now given my favorite female performance of this year. Her character is essentially the epitome of show don't tell, because she is mute, and the only way that she can communicate is through her body language and by sign language. And so Sally Hawkins is able to give one of the most beautiful performances that I've seen this year from anyone. There's one scene in particular that she is getting into this argument, and I just thought it was so powerful and so moving. I kind of just wanted to stand up and start applauding because of how good she was. Doug Jones portrays the creature in this film, which is something that he had done in Hellboy and in Pan's Labyrinth twice, but he continues to do really marvelous work as usual. He's one of the best physical actors out there right now and is just really incredible in this film. Michael Shannon and Richard Jenkins both give really memorable supporting character performances in this film. They really have some great scenes I thought were really powerful, and some of which being some of the most memorable parts in the movie. And although I really do like this movie, I think there were some portions that I was a bit underwhelmed by. There were a few lines of dialogue and some character decisions that are made in this film that just left me scratching my head and asking why. I'm interested to talk to some other people who have seen this movie and get their thoughts on these scenes and these decisions, but for me, I just thought they were really odd and out of place and kind of undercut some of the emotional parts of this film along with the message. Even with that being said, I completely agree with all of the nominations that this movie is getting. The Shape of Water is a beautiful film from top to bottom, featuring immaculate performances from its leads as well as its supporting cast. Guillermo's style and vision is apparent throughout the entire runtime, and if you want to see something very unusual and very unique, I recommend that you go out and see The Shape of Water. So did you guys see The Shape of Water? What did you think about it? Where does it rank in Guillermo's other films for you? Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you liked today's video, and if you did, click the link down below and check out my channel for some more movies, movie related things. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.